Thought I'd give you a little update on the 70 Mustang fastback project here at the shop. The owner had done some fiberglass repairs to attempt to take care of some rust issues. What we found was that this was here. Basically that was concealing or covering up some rust. And also, this is a mount for your fender. So apparently it had come loose and basically just been bonded on with some fiberglass. What I'm going to have to do here is cut this panel open here, repair this inner structure as best I can, try to replicate it, patch this piece that I've cut out where it's got some holes in it, and then weld that back in to try to give this some more strength. We also found that the floor pan has rusted through and pieces were cut out, and again tried to repair them. This is a shot looking up the dash where the cowl structure has rusted out. Also the vents, kind of hard to see there, but they're rotted, so I got to figure out how to make a new hole and weld that in. Beyond that, there's a few areas here in the back floor pan area that are thin, and definitely on the passenger side there's a hole there that'll have to be I'll have to maybe make a panel or buy a replacement rear section. A couple other things, a little hole up front there, nothing big on that side. And working my way back, I've already talked about the quarter panel in the previous video, and here it is opened up, and this is the piece I cut out that they had pieced in and covered up with a lot of Bondo. There's a new patch panel from Mustangs Unlimited. The only problem is that the outer wheelhouse is also rusted and rotted, so I may get a wheelhouse and just section it off up here somewhere to make a solid wheelhouse so I can mount that patch panel to it. We've also removed glass, which a good indication is there's no serious rust at all back here in the corners. Very solid, so that's not going to be an issue. This quarter panel is pretty good. Again, we'll look at this side here. There's the hole in the floor. There's some other areas where you can see through the floor. So this panel I'm a little more concerned with. Front section I can make patches. I can cut out these little areas and make a good solid patch and put in there. Took the front clip off. Found some substantial damage to the driver's side fender, and it had been covered up. Here's the passenger side. I'll have to make a patch panel for that. But apparently this thing had been bumped around. This is the right side, and there was a lot of Bondo here on the edge. You can still see it where they had built it up. The passenger or driver's side fender has some issues here, which I'm a little concerned with. There's a lot of Bondo piled in here to shape this thing, and then here's the a lot of buildup around this section here where the front piece mounts on. But what I found was we removed a bunch of Bondo out of this section. You can kind of look across. All this is dimpled and beat up and hammered out, and I'm not real sure I want to fix this fender. This may come down to getting another one. I mean, it's got a lot of shape issues, and while still good metal, it's really out of shape. So haven't made a solid decision on it yet, but I'm really thinking about just replacing that fender. Other than that, here's the driver's door. I showed earlier some of the damage on it, so I can make patches for these. That's not that big a deal. I'll use I have an old quarter panel I can use from the Camaro project, but I'll have to rebuild all that too down here on the corners, which takes a little bit of work, a little finesse, but I can do it. So that's where the Mustang's at.